Hey there, welcome to Python Basics tutorial. This video is the 8th video of the series Python Basics, and in this video we will be learning dictionary and we will be solving problems related to it. Okay, so first of all, what is dictionary? So dictionary is an unordered collection of items, and the name suggests dictionary is a key value pair. So we have key and we have its corresponding value in the dictionary. Okay, so let's start with problem number 1. In problem number 1, we have to create a dictionary for the following keys and values. So we have given some keys and we have its corresponding value. So we have keys as 1, 2, 3 and its corresponding values are Python, HTML and CSS. So first of all, how to create dictionary? How to make a variable a dictionary? So let's say we have a variable as temp and we want to make the variable temp as dictionary. So we just have to write curly braces, open and close curly braces, and now the variable temp is a dictionary. So to check whether it is a dictionary or not, we can print the type of the variable, that is temp, and if we run the file, that is python dictionary.py, so we can see that the class of the variable temp is dict. So we have created a dictionary, and now we have to insert these values. So to insert these values, we have to write the inside curly braces first the key. So we have the key as 1 and we have to write its corresponding value. So after key we have to use colon and we then provide its value. So the key 1 has value Python, and after comma we can then we have to use another key, that is 2, and its corresponding value is HTML, and then again comma, and the third key is 3 and we have to write its value as CSS. Now we have inserted this value, and if we print the variable temp, then we will be getting all the values that we have inserted inside the variable temp. So we can see that we have inserted these values. Okay, so now this solves the part 1. In part 2, we have to use the keys as these and the values as this, the given items. Okay, so make sure that keys must be immutable and the value can be of any data types. Okay, so let's use these keys. So we have keys as 1 and its corresponding value is a string first, and now we have a key a string. So we write inside inverted comma, we write name and its corresponding value is Python, and we have to provide inverted comma here. Now we have a key as language and its corresponding value is a list. So we have this list. So value can take any data type, therefore we can use a list here. Okay, so if I try to print temp, then we will be getting these values. Okay, so this solves the part 2. Now in part 3 we have keys at 1, 2 and value as Python and C++, and we have to use a method called dict to create this dictionary. So to make temp a dictionary, we can also use this method, that is we have to write dict and inside parentheses we have to provide these keys. So we have key as 1 and its corresponding value is Python, and then we have the key as 2 and its corresponding value as C++. So like this we can also create dictionary. If I try to print it, then we will be getting these values. Okay, so we can also provide it inside list. So we can also write it like this. We write inside parentheses a list, and we provide the pair, that is we have the key as 1 and the value as Python, and after comma we can provide the pair as key as 2 and its value as C++, and we will be getting the same answer as 1 Python and 2 C++. Okay, so this solves the problem 1, and I hope you understood how to create a dictionary. Okay, now in problem number 2 we have given a empty dictionary, and we have to add 3 items one at a time, and then we have to print the dictionary. So suppose we have a variable temp, and we have to make this temp empty dictionary. So we just have to write open and close curly braces, and now temp is a empty dictionary. Okay, now we have to add 3 items one at a time. So to add items inside dictionary, we have to write temp and then square bracket, and we have to write inside square bracket its key. So we have a key, let's say 1, and we can, after equal to sign, we have to provide its value. So let's say its value is 11, and the second value be its key as 2, and its value be, let's say 22, and the third item can be 3 and its value can be 33. Okay, so we have inserted 3 values inside the variable temp, and if suppose if I write again temp, and if I write the same key which I have already used, then it will overwrite and it will change the existing value of the key that we are using. And if I write here 44, then we will not be getting the value of 33 was key is 3. Now we will be getting the value 44 was key is 3. Let me show you. If I try to print temp, then we will not be getting the 33 here. As you can see, the key 3 has the value 44. We are not getting the 33 as value. So this shows that every key must be a different unique value. Okay, so suppose I want to print only single value, so I can print it by its key. So if I print the temp 1, then we will be getting the value of temp 1, that is 11. If suppose I try to print a item which is not there in the dictionary, suppose I try to print temp 5, then we will be getting an error, and it is a key error, and because we don't have any value corresponding to the key 5, then we will be getting an error, and which is a key error. So we also have a method which solves this error. We can write temp.get, and if we write here 5, then it will not throw an error, since the key 5 has no value, so we are getting none here. Okay, so like this we can add items and print it. Okay, now in problem number 3 we have to use the dictionary of problem number 2, and then we have to print the keys, and then in the part B we have to print its value. So first of all we have given this dictionary, that is the temp dictionary, and we have these values. Okay, so how we can print the keys of the dictionary temp? So we write print, then we have to write temp and then dot, and we can write keys. That's it. This will print all the keys that the temp has. If we print it, then we will be getting 1, 2, 3 as key. And in part 2 we have to print its values. So we have to write print temp dot values. This will print all the values that the variable temp has, that is 11, 22 and 44. Okay. In the part 3 we have to create another dictionary with the same keys and values which we have in the problem number 2. So first of all we have to store the keys of temp in another variable, let's say t, and we write temp dot keys. This will store all the keys of the variable temp inside t, and we have to use another variable here. I will be using v, and I will be storing all the values of temp inside variable v. Now we have to use this key and the variable v to create another dictionary. Okay, so let's say we have another variable v new dictionary, and we want to make this dictionary using the keys of temp and values of temp. So we write the method dict, and then inside parentheses we write zip, and now we have to provide the keys and values. So we have keys as t and values as v. This will create the dictionary using the key t and value v. If I print the new dictionary, so we will be getting the whole dictionary. As we can see, we are getting 111, 222, 330, 344. Okay, so like this we can use zip method to create another dictionary. Okay, so now problem number 4. In problem number 4 we have to use the dictionary of problem number 3. So we have the dictionary, dictionary as temp, and we have to get the keys and value using for loop. So in the previous problem we have seen how we can use keys method to get the keys of a dictionary and values also. So here we have to use for loop to print the keys and values. So we have this dictionary here, and we have to print all the keys and values of the dictionary temp. So we write for key and value in the variable temp dot items. This will store all the keys inside key and value inside the variable value one by one. If I try to print the key value as key and then value, then we will be getting these values one by one, this pair one by one. As you can see, the key 1 has the value 11, and the key 2 has value 22, and the key 3 has the value 33. So like this we can use item method to get these values. Here we can also use keys, and we can print the keys only like this. So here we are getting an error. Okay, so here we have to remove value. So as we can see, we are getting 1, 2, 3 as the key, and we can also use value method to print the values of the dictionary. Here we have to write value. So we can see that we are getting all the values of the dictionary temp. So like this we can use loops to get the keys and values. Okay, now in problem number 5 we have to use the dictionary of problem number 3, that is this dictionary, and first of all I will be copying it here. Now we have to remove items of the dictionary. So we have inserted the key value pair inside dictionary. So how we can remove the inserted items? So we can write temp dot pop, and here we have to provide a key which we want to remove. So if I provide 1, and then if I print temp, then we no longer be getting the pair 1 and 11. As we can see, we are no longer getting the key 1 and its value 11. Now we have another method. So if I write temp dot pop item, then it will remove the item which is the inserted newest, means the last inserted key value pair will be removed from the dictionary temp. Okay, so as we the last inserted key value pair is 3 and 33, so we are no longer getting the item 3 and 33. Okay, so this solves the part 1, and in part 2 we have to delete the dictionary. So suppose we want to delete the dictionary, so we write del and we provide the dictionary name as temp. And suppose if I try to print temp, then we will be getting an error because we have deleted the dictionary. And if you try to print the dictionary, then we will be getting error which is a name error, and the name temp is not defined because we have deleted the dictionary. So we can no longer access the dictionary, and therefore we are getting this error. If suppose I want to only delete the items, whole items, I don't want to delete the dictionary, so we can use clear method. To use clear method, we have to write temp dot clear. This will empty the dictionary, and the whole dictionary will not be deleted. Okay, so like this we can remove items and key value pairs of the dictionary. Okay, so I hope you understood all the problems and the concept of dictionary and how to use dictionary in Python programming.